Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am Sean Ferrell. Thank you for caring so much about mental health. God is great all the time. All the time. God is great. And I am very, very happy to be back bringing you a video. I'm very, very happy to be back. As you know, I was in Nashville, or you probably might not know, I was in Nashville last weekend. And I was in Nashville, and I just want to talk about that. Um, I was in Nashville visiting friends for Easter. I was invited down, so I went down and saw my friend and her husband last weekend. But I was also down there for a suicide prevention event, a fundraiser, and it was at a Easter egg hunt, and I had a wonderful time there. You can go check out the pictures on Instagram, on my Instagram page. And you know, we were there, and we just talked about, and we just had conversations about suicide. We, of course, her ex-husband took his own life. So yeah, we talked about that. We just talked about suicide prevention. No, you know, and it was a great conversation to have. You know, I was just very happy that I could have that type of conversation, and just talking about suicide, just talking about the ways to prevent it, the ways it affects people, just the ways it impacts impacts many people. You should say, I should say, you know, so so I ended up getting some suicide prevention stuff, which I will show you which I'll show you a little later. Ended up taking home some, I would say, souvenirs, but suicide prevention info that I'll show to you a little later. But talking about suicide, I know it's still a taboo topic that nobody wants to talk about, or I should say nobody. Not everybody wants to talk about it. You know, and again, I would love to have another conversation about suicide. You know, don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about suicide. You know, if you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling like, if you're feeling a certain way, suicide prevention lifeline is always there. There is always hope. There's always hope. Even if you may not see it, no, there's always hope. And there was a time where I did not feel there was any hope for me, at least. And I almost ended up taking my life. And happy I didn't. And I'm so happy that I get to tell you some of my experiences and some of my stories that that I went through. You know, people have reached out to me. I have a podcast, by the way, Tapping the Wall, that talks about everything mental health, suicide prevention, anxiety, depression, or whatnot. So, my friend once told me that, a good friend told me that sometimes in life you have gifts that don't show up until later on. And that really resonated with me. Sometimes you have gifts that don't show up until later in life. And I could say that's pretty true of me, because I guess those gifts are now beginning to show up. Yeah. So that's why I was in Nashville, a suicide prevention fundraiser event. I had a wonderful, wonderful time down there. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. May God bless you all. I'm out of here. Peace out.